This is Don from Kingdom 592 with Creed. We are going to do some testing on patch. What patch did you wind up downloading? I had 5.1.9.0, but you were getting the half patches in the UK.
Yeah, I don't know actually. I think I got the same one. I think it was the same, but I got mine. I got one like a week before you, and then I got another one.
Right. Okay, so you're caught up to 5.19 probably.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back on the same thing here, and okay, so we're gonna do some VIP testing here, and the reason we're gonna do some VIP testing is, as every once in a while, blue moon, there is bugs in this, and I put out some bogus information, so I need to correct that because I said VIP 12 or VIP 11 with the airship in it. The garrisoned airship happens at VIP 6, which seems ridiculously low because you get VIP 5 like for free when you start a new castle. VIP 6 is just a couple days in the spirit mines, and then you never once again have to buy the airship beacon. All right.
Yeah, it's crazy to do it at VIP 6.
Right. So 3,500 gold for the airship beacon. No one on a new account would spend that. You've pretty much obsoleted the airship beacon. I don't even know why it's in the store anymore. So they need to make that go away, I would say, because it has no relevance for new players. Shouldn't be using it. If they got that kind of problem, they got all kinds of other problems. But what we've done here is, I suspected there might be a bug, but I don't know that so I've moved all my troops out, and I've got my construction wonder on. So we don't know how they did this, so we're going to do some testing. So you can go and attack my castle now.
You want me to leave my ship at home?
No, you can send your airship.
I mean, it's not going to do any damage to you anyway.
Why? You can send one troop. You're gonna kill me here. I got nothing home.
Dun, 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 dun.
And you're still using Jessic.
Yeah. This isn't my proper formation. I just threw something at you. It's whatever it selected.
Alright, so we're going to go to the war report. And so my airship's out. But it did say I had my level 6 airship in. Right? Isn't that what it's telling us? You know, I can go to benefit details and tell you. Okay, yeah, so I wouldn't have my 3,800 top troop attack without my airship.
Yeah, mine's saying that they're in as well.
Okay. So no need to buy the beacon, and you can run something else 24 hours a day. I get it now. Guess what? That means that people can buy other stuff.
Rather than just investing in just the beacon.
They're buying the beacon, right? So I mean, I can go to the store and go 800 a day instead of 3,000 it's 3,500 for the week for the beacon, right? I could buy the compass one day, the drums another day, and just leave them on and forget about it.
Because I'm at VIP 9 at the moment. You'll have to. Hold on, let me send my troops out. Let's try it the other way around.
Nope. I actually have to have a troop in my castle.
Alright, all my guys are leaving, so give my castle a whack when you're ready.
Alright, let's
I'll wear it as a badge of honor.
Yeah, attack. Oops, wait a minute. I actually have to send my airship at it. So attack. Oh man, the sliders have been a pain in the ass lately.
Yeah, they're really. I don't know if they're too sensitive or not sensitive enough, but trying to grab those things was a nightmare.
They've got and it's got to be even worse on a phone, right?
Oh, it's absolutely awful. Especially so your top level, whatever's on the top of your troops and whatever's right at the bottom, you can't grab those. Everything in between's fine.
Yep, showed you your level 4 airship is at home.
There we go. And I'm only VIP 9, so it's obviously working. It's not a mess up on the
Oh,
game's
you know what?
behalf.
I'm gonna view your profile. Yep, you don't have a beacon on. So, and it showed you for airship. So the garrisoned airship is just that, the garrisoned airship, and it works no matter what's in that slot. Now, that was the curiosity, whether or not the slot would override the garrisoned airship by accident.
Yeah.
So they did fix that. And then, oh, probably should put my fire out.
Yeah, fire out.
Yeah, repair. Okay, so, and then I don't know that if there's anything else that might be broke. The hiding of the praise underneath 2 layers of clicks is silly. And then
Yeah, I'm trying to look at what other ones we could test, but everything else is. I mean, the construction stuff's really good. I'm really pleased with that. That was a good move.
yeah, everybody's like, oh, they moved everything. Well, that kind of, yeah, it kind of sucked. But I moved my hospitals to just off my troop buildings, which will be better and faster for UACs. I won't have to slide over to get over to where the hospital stuff. So there's you know, I can see them visually on the screen and jump on them.
Yeah.
For the, you know, it's the only other thing that's been glitchy has been the equipment button. When you do the fast change on the equipment button, it's not fast, and sometimes it lags enough that it's a problem. They need to just make that your secondary, whatever your equipment number 2 quick change is always on as well. Whether that be whatever you set up for your second set of gear,
Yeah.
those buffs should just be there all the time. You shouldn't have to push the button to get the buff. That way, during events like UAC, I can put my heal gear on, and because I'm not going to be farming during UAC, so I'll go set my secondary set of stats up. And then they did change the guard. They changed one guard's graphics. Who did they change?
Oh, did they? I missed that.
Captain Travell.
Ooh.
He doesn't have that angry yelling look no more.
No, he's got a weird face now.
Yeah,
He looks much more pleasant.
Right. The only angry faces are the Dumas and Yisun. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oliver Cromwell's still yelling. Yeah.
Oh, Wally.
I think they were too hard to distinguish between the Oliver and the Travell because they both had yellow faces.
Yeah, the graphics were very similar.
All right. So I don't see, other than the VIP 11 being a single shot. So I recommend nobody do that without the freaking Splendor already engaged. It's way too expensive on the silver. And then I'll tell you one thing I think they ought to add to this is if I buy that $100 pack, there should be something that I get daily, weekly, or monthly for having spent that one-time money as well. So I spent $100 on the exclusive deals. They should give me a one-day Merc airship once a month or something. It's not that much. It's it just, instead of this one-time, you know, that one-time $100 that was free. Because I can tell you right now, everybody's going to be pissed off when the 588 50% event hits the rest of the kingdoms and they realize the 50% growth is not there. You're going to have to buy it for $100 out of the VIP. They're going to be mad. Guns of Glory is about to piss everybody off again. because first of all, nobody likes change, and you cannot turn around and give them their welfare and then tell them you're taking it away.
Well, it's one of the biggest perks of the main events, isn't it? It's really, apart from equipment and gems, it's the one that you really want to get. Saves you so much time.
I understand as we started the New Kingdom project for 592 why you want to make it go away, because everybody's like, wait, don't do it. So every New Kingdom's doing that, right? They're yelling.
Yeah, of course.
Don't spend any money. Don't put any stats on. Everybody, they're telling people to. I mean, the conventional wisdom from the guys who have played it forever is don't play the game. That doesn't work for anybody that's trying to get people to play the game. So I get that, taking that perk reason away. So the 50% events are now going to be the stat gain events. We're going to have to rename that. We're going to have to rebrand that. We got to think something up, a new word for that, because it's not going to be called 50% anymore.
No, potentially not.
We're going to have to come up with some keyword we own, because if we wait for freaking Guns of Glory, they'll.
We're going to end up with something atrocious like Bloodtooth.
Right. And if you're wondering why Bloodtooth's atrocious, because it sounds cool, but it's got the word blood in it, and YouTube hates it.
But it doesn't sound cool. It sounds like somebody trying to be cool.
It sounds like somebody. Well, it's like a Guns of Glory. Is so close to Guns N' Roses. Is so close to Guns N' Roses, you have to compete against the Guns N' Roses band to promote their game. And they constantly do this with keywords, where somebody goes, go look for popular keywords, and then we'll copy it similarly, and we'll capture some misspellings. And it's the worst marketing plan ever.
For typos.
Yeah, they're fishing for typos, and it's horrendous. Well, we could talk about that. The key drops have been horrendous for the Pirates chest, and the complaints about them have been endless. So that's, and everybody starts complaining like, well, we dropped the Pirates chest event before we do the other upgrade event. Now, my approach to this one has been go ahead and blow all my loot for the Pirate chest event. One, I've never gotten a skin before because I never cared about it. I would always wait for the better upgrades. And so I'm actually playing the Pirates event this time.
I am not.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, I know I'm the number one coiner in the kingdom, and frankly, why two people are outcoining me here is silly. Because I have spent a couple $100 on this Pirates event, plus I've done everything. I did the look. I maximized. I'll show it on my film here. I maximized my equipment upgrade. Now I got screwed on the airship upgrade because is it precision parts? I don't know, maybe are these the precision? I'm always confused about the parts because there's two. They want to call them both parts. They need to rebrand
the components and the precision. Yeah.
Right. They've got to. Wait a minute. Which ones are the precision parts?
Precision parts are the little shitty ones. Components are what you need for the sky iron and stuff like that.
Okay, so I'm supposed to be upgrading these things over in
Or is it the other way around? I've just confused myself.
This is why this is bad. Hold on. So
God, I have to check now. Oh my god.
Upgrade. See, they don't label it. It's not even in the. There is no label in here to tell me what the name of these things are, so that I know what I'm supposed to be chasing of the two. Yeah,
that's right. So precision parts are the crappy little ones that you need for the stars, and the components are the ones that you need for sky iron and.
Okay, so yeah, I'm supposed to be upgrading these. Oh, there it told me when I clicked the upgrade button. You know, had I had them, it wouldn't have told me. It would have just done it. All right, so yeah, that's crappy freaking thinking there. By upgrading the airship dock, you don't get any by upgrading the airship dock. You get the other stuff. So that's
the manuscripts.
Right. It says you get it by upgrading the airship dock, but you don't. So they're lying.
Yeah, you do. No, so 2 different upgrades. So for doing the dock, like how you're describing it, no, but when you do the actual airship level upgrade, it does.
Hold on. I'm gonna put my crappy build gear on for all it's worth. Okay, and I got my hat on. And then what do I got? It's almost done. Speed up a military tent. Okay, so I can go over here, upgrade that.
Is that your airship dock?
I'm doing my dock. I actually.
Yeah, that'll give you manuscripts.
Right, but it says it's going to give me components, but it's not.
Oh no, but I think you get components for the actual airship upgrade. But there's nowhere. I'm trying to look and it doesn't say. Which is
components by upgrading the dock. Go, and you don't get it.
No, you don't.
So the yeah for the
Fibers.
so for yeah that's not true. That's broken still. Other than that, everything else is kind of a show and tell, and every little micro YouTuber out there they love to jump on the upgrade buttons. Because then it's just show and tell. You don't have to know anything. You just have to say, this is different. All right, so there I got my scripts. There, enhance. And I don't have anything that tells me what I... See, it doesn't even tell me down in the future what I'm going to need down in the future for those scripts, but I know it's like in the insane numbers. So
yeah, it'll only tell you like a level ahead.
And then we're getting some. Oh, we're getting ever so slowly out of the new AFK rewards. I'm glad they're giving us stuff out of the AFK rewards on that, but it is way too slow. If it's 45 per hour and I need 70,000 of them. The number is also low in the spirit mines because of the way they adjusted the ship after they set that up. It needs to be a bigger number during the day. And I don't know. But the new VIP stuff is definitely some advantage.
Yeah, I think they did quite a job with it. I think the VIP 6 thing is really strange. I think it's a bit low down to have such a valuable asset, but I mean, I'm not going to complain. It's going to save me 3.5k gold every big event.
I really think the big thing they need to fix is the gates. They turned around and made the gates harder. Okay, kudos for finally doing that. But they do not understand time and the gates as a management issue to where I've got to manage their customers internationally. That's not what I pay to play the game for. They need to turn around and turn the gates into something like you know what? I got one in my bag. I got one of these vampire things out here. Every 2 days, you unwheel some vampire or lord or whatever the boss is, and then everybody in the alliance has 24 hours to hit that target for the maximum amount of damage, you make it like the wolf, and you just rank you make it like a alliance only wolf event. If you turn the gates into that, it would fix the gates. It would fix a management issue. It would fix a loop.
So much more fun as well.
Yes, so that somebody can, instead of trying to get, I don't think we've ever broken 30% of the alliance on time in 3 years. So you're discouraging activity with your trying to dictate time stuff. They need to do more of these events where it's just a single entity that lasts 24 hours, and then you do internal alliance stuff to get your ranking rewards. So me being the big guy, I'd of course get the big reward inside my alliance if I participated. But then
it gives other people also a goal and a little bit of competitiveness to work towards. I think that's part of the appeal of the game, isn't it? It's that people are constantly pushing each other.
That's exactly what would happen. I remember when the gates were hard and there was that push to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Then as we built better marches, it got to be where we started having to nerf ourselves because the gear got better and better. It should be like a wolf event. It can't die. You just do the best you can do.
Yeah.
And then you get ranked.
I remember the days of sending full marches, like everybody sending a full march and having to hit it like 20 times. Now you have to cap them or you're doomed.
And I got a video on doing the 2 rally march because there is a damage cap inside rallies. That has shifted up since I did that video on the two-man rally march. But I hit, back then the damage cap was 1.5 million damage. And I demonstrated how to hit that cap in a 2-man rally wolf hit. Now I think the rally damage cap is something like 6.5-7 million.
I know people like to complain because they don't like changing stuff, but as far as like progression goes and keeping us on our toes and engaged in the game, I think Guns of Glory does do exactly that in a roundabout way. I know it pisses people off in the process, but that's more human nature than game development. But it's one of the only games I've ever played that can literally turn its head in 3 months and be something different.
I think they go into that Discord and line room where there's nothing but the bigger Uber coiners and ask them what they want, and then they go do that. It's like, oh, you're our market. No, they're not your market.
I don't know. I think they used to do that, but they're definitely tailoring this game more towards non-spenders now. That's why we can get the best gear by grinding out just for 2 weeks.
Yep. Well, and the gear is separated from the guards, and the activity is separated from the stats. The balance is showing up here.
And having these little mini games that concentrate on separate elements as well, I think is a really good move in a sense. You've got somewhere now where you can get your airship bits. You've got the guards, obviously for your guard XP and your cards and everything. Your beast, sorry, and then your red guards for everything else in between.
Right, and like I said, the key thing's a nightmare to deal with because you got people only donate 1 key, and you can't figure out who the cheater is who locks everybody else out of the gates, and then they're locked out of the time, then they're locked out of the event, and they're locked out of the loot, and you get about 4 or 5 weeks of somebody getting screwed over by that, and they quit the game because their alliance is the one screwing them over because one guy will not give up his maximum effort, and you can't figure out who that one guy is. And if the guy's playing the game every day maximizing effort, why would we want to get rid of him? So the game's element right now has got the players suppressing the other players, and I think some of that's starting to go away. That gate's probably one of the last big changes that needs to be made. Making an internal wolf event, just mimic the wolf, put some new graphics in there, make it alliance and get rid of the key.
Really cool.
Yeah, and it's
it's like what they do with like the every now and again we get those random events where they do like the supersized
if they really
vampires and barons and stuff.
If they really wanted to turn around and make it so that the keys stayed a factor in there, the number of keys you donated could be a loot multiplier.
Yeah.
to where if you donated 500 keys this one time, you get whatever your ranking times 500. So people would save up their keys to do one great big hit. There's ways of getting people to manipulate the game, because manipulation of the game is the psychological goal. But they got to fix that. All right, this is going to go on too long as it is. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.